Cihan Al-Bura was betrayed by Ali Al-Bura after his shipment operation was reported to the police, which was a big shock for Cihan. Thanks to Wala Al-Bura, Cihan identified the person who betrayed him and said he would take appropriate action. But will he expel Alya from the house? Demir discovered that Alya sold her conscience. What is Demir's new plan, the owner of the hospital where Alya works? Will Wala be able to evict Fidan from the mansion based on the court ruling? How will Shahin Al-Bura react to Cihan and his uncle when he discovers all this? Will Shahin bring down his uncle Hassan after he overcomes Nare? With these questions, we will discuss how long the series The Distant City will pause for the New Year holiday. Before we begin, don't forget to support my analysis videos by liking and subscribing if you want them to continue. If you're ready, let's start now. First, I'll explain the reason behind the delayed announcement. Since the team will take a New Year holiday, the last episode, which is episode 8, was written in a very exciting way. They put great effort into making the announcement equally thrilling, and this resulted in this teaser. The goal is to share the final episode with the audience in a more captivating way. In the coming weeks, the teasers will return on Thursday evenings as usual. As for Cihan and Alya's issue, I mentioned in the previous video that there would be no divorce. Yes, that's correct. Cihan was betrayed, but the punishment will not be divorce. Even if he tells Alya, "I will punish you," he's asking her to leave. But he will most likely say, "Leave this house, not permanently, but temporarily." Alya will not leave her son and go away, and she said this herself. She will be forced to adapt to this situation. In other words, she will get used to the smuggling activities Cihan is involved in. If she reported everything, we wouldn't have any excitement left. Therefore, she will gradually adapt to this situation and stop reporting. But Cihan will face major problems, and I mentioned the details in my last analysis of The Distant City. If you haven't watched that video, you can find it on my channel, but after watching this video. As for Demir, who went to the hospital where Alya works to pressure her, you might wonder what his goal is. In the previous episode, Demir told Alya, "You are without critical flaws." He was clearly referring to her actions, and he will again try to manipulate her mind and pull her to his side. It might have become clear to you that Alya no longer trusts Demir, but he doesn't understand that. If you ask me, I think Demir has slowly started to fall in love with Alya. At first he used to call her Miss Alya, then he began speaking to her in a less formal way. And I've said before that he fell for her since the early episodes when Alya attacked Demir to save her son. Since that time, Demir has set his sights on Alya. The writer might not provide many details, but when Demir visits her and says words like, "My little bird," you can notice it. Regarding the New Year's break, all series will pause due to advertising contracts. Some might continue broadcasting, but The Distant City will probably not stop for more than a week because it has a very high viewership rating. As for the issue of Wala and Fidan, it has become clear to everyone that Fidan is a traitor. Wala has decided to evict her from the mansion that bears the name of her late husband. But she might reconsider later, or be forced by Cihan to do so. As for Shahin, after learning some facts, he might try to confront his uncle Hassan. But this will lead to an escalation of dramatic events. Regarding the relationship between Nair and Shahin, I think there are details that will be revealed later. End conclusion. These were the key analyses and predictions regarding the events of The Distant City and what we can expect in the upcoming episodes after the New Year break. There's no doubt that the unfolding drama will keep viewers captivated and eager for more. What are your thoughts on these analyses? Do you have any additional predictions for what might happen? Share your opinions and ideas in the comments below. Don't forget to support us by liking the video and subscribing to the channel to stay updated with all the upcoming analyses. Thank you for watching, and we wish you an enjoyable viewing experience. See you in the next video.